I was quite young in high school, and I was introduced to the practice by how most guys get introduced to a practice, was a girl. Her parents owned the yoga studio where I lived out in San Francisco. Anyone know San Francisco? Respect. So check this out. So I've been practicing yoga. I didn't tell any of the guys. I was captain of the football team. Didn't want to tell the guys. That was a little bit weird, early 90s. So, but I came back onto the field, and that was my sport. Wanted to play football, wanted to shine, wanted to show up. So I came back on the field, but my game was different. I was faster, I was lighter, I was more present. I could see things before they happened on the field. It was amazing. And over this time, I've been able to bang up my body a bunch and realize that that wasn't my path because it didn't work out that way. And I had this opportunity. A good friend of mine that is here tonight, she's resting, she just flew in today. She works at San Quentin Prison. It's one of the maximum security prisons in California. And it's still enforces death penalty. Yeah. So in that space, I had found out that she worked with an individual that taught yoga and meditation to these prisoners, and I've been able to teach yoga over the years, but I had an opportunity to work with this person, mentor with him, and then teach prisoners. And in teaching prisoners, you get through the first gate, and you have to sign this release form, and on the release form it says, you cannot run. Anything happens, you cannot run. And then like a couple things down, it says, we can't wear these certain colors, etc. And then it says at the bottom, wear athletic shoes in case you need to run. I was like, oh shit. So I was like, all right, okay, you're preparing me for this. I'm wearing neutral colors. I wear all my Lululemon stretch gear, sweat gear. Like, so if I need to run, I'm gonna bounce over the fence, and I don't know what's gonna happen. So my first time going in, and then the first gate locks. They check you out to get cleared. The next gate locks, and 6 gates later, I'm in. I'm going into space, and in this particular chance, I had to just sit and watch my teacher teach the class, and I was there because eventually I'd be taking over this class, this particular unit. I'm sitting here listening, a little anxious, heart's kind of beating, butterflies going, and I'm thinking, man, I can't close my eyes. I feel like I'm gonna get bonked on the head. And I don't, it's the fears that we have of what we don't know, where we kind of make up the rest of the story, right? So my mentor's telling me this story after we leave prison, and this is just to wrap up. He says, I was teaching this class to a group of students who were life sentence prisoners. Some had parole, some didn't. And the story went like this. There was a particular individual that would always attend class. He would never participate, just sat there. In the back of class, one day he raised his hand, and my mentor telling me the story, eyes all wide, super excited, saying, yeah, you have a question, what's your question? He sits there and just kind of pauses for a second. Goes, this particular prisoner is known as a shot caller, knows how to get things in and out of, connected, basically. Big guy. And he's like, yeah, you know what? I think I figured it out. He's like, well, what'd you figure out? He's like, I think I figured it out. All this yoga you're talking about, all this meditation, all this waking up. And he says, hurt people, hurt people. Hurt people, hurt people. And he closed with, heal people, heal people. Heal people, heal people. Thank you.